Hey, how you guys doing? TDB from xcreators.com. Tonight I'm going to be showing you how to go about moving your social engine installation from one domain to the other. Now, this has been talked about a lot, and most people seem to think that this task is pretty much impossible. Well, everybody seems to think this task is impossible. Well, at least based on what I've seen, um, there's been a lot of confusion. Well, it can't be done, and I've offered somewhat of a tutorial on how to go about doing this, and I've done this many times before per se. Now, I've done this, I've used my method to move Social Engine from a local host to a live server, and I've always maintained that this principle, well, the principle that I use to move Social Engine from a local host to a live server will work for anybody wanting to move Social Engine from one domain to the next. And I've offered this solution many times in the past, and in various forums, but I don't think anybody is actually taking me up on, I don't think anybody has actually used the solution, despite the fact that I've, stood by it and I said, hey, it's going to work. Anyway, I'm going to take the liberty of moving one social engine installation from one domain to another domain, and I'm going to show you how it's done. And all you need to do this is a fresh copy of SocialEngine PHP on the domain in which you're going to be moving to. Of course, you're going to need, the copy of SocialEngine on your old domain as well. Um, the the trick here is to keep the SocialEngine installation, the fresh installation of SocialEngine on that domain you're going to be moving to. The trick is to keep it the same as um, the old domain. Now, keeping it the same in terms of the plugins that are installed. If you have, various plugins from third parties, or just whatever plugins that you have installed on your old domain should be installed on the fresh SocialEngine installation. All right, you're gonna want to just at least, just install all the plugins. All right, that's about all you need. Once you have those things, moving your site from one domain to the next is as easy, literally, as 1, 2, 3. Well, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. But the steps involved is, they're so simple. You only need to, number one, move the public folder from the old domain to the new domain, and number two, move the database from the old domain to the new domain, and that's it. That's all there is to it. All right. I'm going to show you how to do this, and you're going to be amazed how quick you can accomplish this. It's only going to take like what? 5 minutes, not even, less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes, given that you already have the, the SocialEngine installation, the fresh copy of SocialEngine up and running on that domain that you looking to move to. All right, so let's dig in. Let's dig in. So I'm just going to navigate to the new domain that I'm going to be installing SocialEngine on, just so you can see that there's nothing there. And as you can see, there's only like a zip folder of the SocialEngine installation files. So what I'm going to do, I'm not actually going to go through the installation process. I just wanted to show you that there's actually nothing at that domain in which we're going to be transferring to. Now, like I said, you're going to need to install every, package or plugin that's currently on your old domain. You're going to need to install those on the new installation of SocialEngine. So just go ahead and, if you haven't done that, just make sure you do that, and, we'll take it from there. And once again, I'm not going through everything. I'm just going to run through the steps real quick, because this is not an installation tutorial. This is not a tutorial on how to install SocialEngine. So as you can see, this is the SocialEngine.xcreators.com domain versus the new domain, SocialEngineDev.xcreators.com. So without further ado, let's just go on and, show you how it's done. The first thing you're going to want to do is navigate to your database via phpMyAdmin. All right, so go on and do that. Navigate to your database via phpMyAdmin, your databases, and once you're there, you're going to want to click on the database that corresponds to the old SocialEngine database. that will be the SocialEngine site that you want to move. So you want to go ahead and export that database. Now you want to go over to the file section of your cPanel. This is where you have all your files and folders. Basically, this is where your websites are. So just go on over to the public folder, to the public HTML folder, and locate the new domain that you're going to be moving your old site to. All right, so once you locate that domain, we'll take it from there. Once you've entered that folder that corresponds to where your new SocialEngine installation is going to be, you're going to want to head on over to the public folder and rename it. You could actually go ahead and delete that folder if you want, but I prefer to do a rename just in case you need to come back to it. You wouldn't have to think about trying to go back to the trash and recycle. So just go ahead and rename that folder to public_old. You can name it whatever you like. It really doesn't matter. Once you've renamed the public folder, go ahead and copy the path to your new domain. This is going to make it easy for you to copy the files from your old domain to your new domain. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about in the next step. So go ahead and copy the path to your new domain. Once you've copied the path to your new domain, you want to navigate to your old domain where your SocialEngine installation currently is. So go ahead and navigate to your old domain. Once you've navigated to your old domain where your current SocialEngine installation is, you want to go down to the public folder and right-click on it and choose the option to copy that folder. Now you're gonna need to copy that folder to a specific path. So go ahead and remove everything after the last slash, and what you want to do is paste what you've copied. So this is going to be the path to your new domain. So essentially what you're doing is copying your public folder from the old domain to your new domain. All right, so go ahead and do that. Once you've done that, you want to navigate back to PHPMyAdmin, and you want to go to the database that corresponds to your new domain. All right, scroll all the way down and select all tables. Then you're going to choose the option to drop all the tables in that database. So that database now should be empty, no tables. All right, and now if you go back to your new domain and you hit the refresh button, you're going to get this fatal error message, and that's normal. Please don't concern yourself with that. That's absolutely normal. That's what it's supposed to do. All right, what you're going to do now is you're going to import that you actually going to import that database from the old domain that you've exported into the new domain for the that corresponds to the database. All right, let me just clarify that. You're going to import the old database into the database that corresponds to your new domain. All right, so just go ahead and click on that import button and follow the steps where you choose a file and you navigate to the section where you have the exported database from your old domain and select that and just click go, and basically that's it. You're just about ready to go. The database has now been imported. Now if you go back to the site and you hit refresh, you're going to see that everything is all nice and dandy. All right, look at that. Look at that. Just amazing. Simple. 1, 2, 3, simple. This is the exact replica of the site that we just that we're looking to move. All right, nothing is lost, by the way. Absolutely nothing is lost. You have everything. You have your members, you have your your content, and everything is just in sync. And you really have nothing to lose using this method, because what's the worst that can happen? All right, you are working with a new domain that you're going to be moving to. So even if things doesn't work out, you could just start over. But I guarantee you, if you follow this tutorial to the T, everything will work out and you will see exactly what you saw on your old domain. All right, that's it. That's all there is to it. Trust me. I hope this was helpful, and I hope this is going to save a lot of you some, from some major headaches, because I know there are a lot of people out there who are wishing to move their social engine installation from one domain to the next, but they have all these issues, and they're trying to do all these other recommendations from Social Engine or third-party devs, and nobody can seem to get it right. But the process is real simple. All right, so hopefully your next attempt to move your social engine installation from one domain to the next will be positive, nothing but positive, and you will have 100% success rate. All right, thank you for joining me. TDB, xcreators, xcreators.com. Subscribe to us on YouTube and like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.